Banana Boat Crew. Yes, sir. We in the studio, guys.
We're back, man.
Hey.
See you guys again. We say
What's up?
Salute over there. What up, my guy? What up,
Hey, Nicholas K, podcast point guard. We here.
Cam, aka the man in the middle,
sir.
aka Mr. AKA Let's get it.
Dark skin Steve Nash.
It's getting like that.
Dark skin Steve
Man
Nash.
behind the
Ken.
cam. Carlos, we telling us, bro. Oh yeah. Bring you in
He's
as well,
doing
bro.
stage direction.
I'm here, but do your thing.
Hey, what you saying, bro? What you saying?
Hey, thank
what-
God for setting this up, man.
Oh, yeah. Shouts to God, our director behind the cam. What you saying, bro?
Indeed,
What team
indeed.
you support, bro?
Me, I'm still working on it.
He's
Hey,
still
he's working on it.
Carlos is new to
I'm
NBA.
new to the game.
Oh, he's been balling with us as well, bro.
He's been balling with us. Yeah, but he's new to the vibes. But
I'm
yeah, shouts
slightly
to you, man.
interested in the Nets. I'm not
Listen,
gonna lie. But
Oh, watch yourself. Listen, these man.
We'll attack you on camera right now, bro.
I feel like supporting it feels like I'm like a villain. So let me just say
Yeah.
that.
Rest on that story. Anyway, what you man saying though? What you saying?
Out here, chilling,
Man,
man.
enjoying the playoffs as much as we can, despite the pain.
I'm outside the club. I can't get in.
I like that. Oh, what you man saying?
Next
Well,
year.
I guess we're here to talk about the playoffs.
Indeed.
It's here. It's popping. It's live, and some exits happened
Indeed.
over the week.
Getting kicked out the club.
Getting out the kick. So I don't know. Do you know what?
Let's just dive right into
Let's just
it.
dive
man.
right into
There's an elephant in the room. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what, Nicholas? Do you want to speak on that?
Do you know what? I decided to come today in my gums, you get me? And look all you man in the eye and just be ready, innit? I feel like
ready.
this thing is about being a fan. That there's the biggest part about being a fan is that you can't just be there for the wins. You can't just be outside for the wins. You feel me? You got to be outside for the losses as well. So I'm outside for the losses, and we lost. We
In the what round? What
first round.
You're to the first round?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
May I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Ken, he's trying to 8 mile us, buddy. He's trying to attack himself to deflect.
That's what Ralph
Listen,
would say.
this guy was talking the most smoke.
Oh.
No, you wouldn't be able to see yourself in this room with the amount of smoke this guy was talking mid-season. Listen here, my guy.
The energy is mad right now. The energy is
Mr.
mad.
Nicholas K.
Talk to me.
Did you or did you not
Wow.
say your team was enough once Anthony Davis went down, even in the playoffs? Yes, you did. Mr. Nicholas K, did you not say
Jesse,
you
we're in
are
court.
the favourites to win the championship this year? Yes, you did. What do you think about your chances next year? It doesn't matter what you think about your chances next year, huh?
I can't.
Hey, DJ, cut them.
Alright, cool. Do you know what? I said it. I definitely said we did. I didn't feel like we needed AD to win. Clearly, I was wrong. So you know what? I'll come out and say first of all I was wrong in it. I definitely was wrong about that. I felt like we had enough, but I did feel like once we lost AD, I don't know, the team spirit just crashed a little bit. You feel me? So it just kind of became a bit, it became a little bit. But anyway, we lost, and I don't think it counts because
This doesn't count.
I don't think it
Not
counts.
your Mickey Mouse ring.
We won a championship.
That's not what counts. But this doesn't count. That's crazy, my guy.
I don't think it
That's
counts because we lost our star
crazy.
player, bro. How can we be counting? I mean, it's a shame we
Did he
lost.
lose your star player or was he just partially unavailable? Because he was still there.
Wait, do you mean that? Wait, you're saying AD was your star player?
Yeah, AD's our star player.
Even though he shoots 25% every now and then.
Are you crazy? Don't
So I said that
disrespect
again.
AD like that.
25%.
Don't disrespect AD.
25%. And when the night I said that, what did he shoot? 35%.
I can't attack you on
You
that.
heard me.
I'm not taking that angle.
So what are you trying to say? That AD's what?
That's
He's
all right.
not good from the field.
I'm just giving you some. I'm just giving you an angle. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Yeah, let's get back
So
to
you
it.
just said this loss and this exit in the back to home arenas. Real basketball doesn't count, but your Mickey Mouse, Orlando Magic, corn dog, popcorn eating ring. That's what counts.
Is that what you're calling our championship?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, they went into the jewelers and bought your rings with Disney dollars, man.
Bro.
They
Listen,
play with Disney bucks.
I'll get onto that in a little bit.
Your Tyler
but
Hero bubble. Tyler Hero ring.
Your TJ Warren ass.
Wow.
TJ Warren ring, bro.
Oh my goodness.
God damn.
I'll get to that. I don't feel like I even need to defend a championship. To me, a championship is a championship, baby. You feel me? Unless you're the Toronto Raptors.
Who'd you play again?
Shouts, yeah?
Who'd you play again? On your title route?
Well, Miami Heat, the team that everyone was saying that we were going to lose to.
You know what? Yeah. Do you know what? One thing I won't back
That
you on
team.
is, whoever you play, who's in front of you. He has no. You got no
That's
options
it,
about
man.
that. You can't
That's
choose
it,
who you
man.
play.
He plays in front
But
of
at
you,
the
bro.
same time, that bubble's different, bro. And if you weren't in the bubble, could have been the same shit that happened this year, bro. And you got no evidence to back that up because you out.
we out.
You
We
out.
out.
You're home.
Ultimately, we are out.
You're defending NBA champions
Yeah.
out in the first round.
Yeah.
To the team that didn't make the playoffs last year.
Badly.
Am I right?
You're
All
all
right.
right. You're all right. You're
All
all
right.
right.
That's
you're
what
all
you.
right.
That's what you're right.
You're
now.
all right. However, it's not the same team that didn't make the playoffs last year. It's a much better team, way more polished team, and they beat a team that really wasn't.
Are they better than you?
Are they better
Are
than
the
us?
Phoenix Suns
What, when we're
better than the
healthy?
Los? No, I'm just asking you a question.
Or just right? What do you mean?
When you guys played, who's the better team?
What? As in, well, I don't understand.
Who's the better team this season?
Everyone healthy?
Who's the better team this season? Yeah.
Us, of course. That's
Based
even
on
a
based on
silly
what? How
question.
can you prove
That's
it?
a silly question.
They knocked you out.
Yeah, but we were handicapped.
So, the word on the street is that generally the image that was portrayed by the Lakers players after bouncing off of their Mickey Mouse ring was that they seemed very
Take that back.
unfocused and relaxed. They seemed as if they were taking things a little bit too jokingly and they weren't locked in as some title contenders would or should have been. Do you feel as if you saw any inkling of that in the regular season?
Yeah. I was a bit worried. That's why my whole thing was, as long as we have AD, we'll be okay, depending on who we're up against. So the Suns. So yeah, obviously LeBron and AD didn't really play much together this season. I don't know. Drummond didn't really fill that gap. I think that was. I think our biggest. I'll go through our problems. I think the big men situation was a shambles. It should have worked, but for some reason it didn't work. The rotation was weird. Like Harold didn't really get going in the
he
playoffs.
didn't.
Oh, the reigning six man of the year.
Yeah, it was weird.
Somehow you just made him into
right.
Tyler Hasbro.
The
or some shit.
rotation, bro. Rotation. It was just weird. Gasol never.
Yo, Raptors fans want your heads for the way you did Gasol, bro.
What do you mean you did Gasol, bro?
Raptors Twitter are unhappy with the way Lakers have done Gasol. I'm telling you.
What do you mean? What did we do, bro? We gave him the ball, fam. What were we supposed to do?
Not how he likes it. Not how he likes it.
He wants it up here. He gave it down here.
Bounce passes and what I mean.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, but whatever the reason, yeah, he didn't really take flight, which is unfortunate. And I think that was it, man. So once we lost AD, the man looked lost in the paint.
It's no
So-
iron team, but
So you would go as far as to say you were the better team, but then your team is dependent on two
a
players?
Disney.
Who would you call him?
Anthony Disney.
Why you call him Anthony?
That's his
Disney?
name now. Anthony Disney.
Is that what you call him? Did you call him that as well?
No, it's a
I'm
good
calling
name.
him- I'm
It's a
calling
good
him A
name.
Disney.
It's a good name.
Must be
And
because he's a franchise, right? That's
Nah,
you call
that's
him
the
A.
only way you can get a ring.
Gentlemen, back, if I may, back to my point. So we're saying
Sorry, back to your point.
back to my point. So we're saying that the Lakers are a better team when healthy than
But then
the
anyone.
Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
I would go as far as to say,
I said it.
how could you say that, considering when you'd lose one player, i.e. in Anthony Davis, and then it suddenly seemed as if every other player on your team forgot how to play basketball?
You lose a player. It's depending on the team. It could be a domino effect. 7-6 right now. They're about to play the game. They're actually about to play right now. If they lose Embiid, I think we can all say, guys.
I think they'll play a little less better, but it
It's
sounds like
over,
it sounds like bad coaching to me.
If they lose Embiid, it's over, guys.
What do you think of your coaching?
Yeah. What
This
do you
season.
think of Frank Vogel?
It's great. He won us a championship.
Why did he play Montrezl Harrell like 6 minutes in certain playoffs games?
I don't know. Maybe he saw something in scrimmage or something that he just wasn't really feeling.
In scrimmage.
Yeah, and one thing.
The
led to
reigning
another.
6 man of the year in scrimmage.
Forget that. I don't take Montrezl Harrell as a guy who is ever lacking intensity.
He's one of
It's the me fault, bro. I'm learning as to
This man
I'm
came
learning as it
with
goes on.
notes. I can't believe
I don't ever
this.
see Harrell as a guy lacking intensity, right? So
Yeah, no. I said it though. I said the big man rotation was a problem, and I didn't like it. And I think it is a big contributing factor to why we struggled against the Suns, man. And that's pretty much
Serious
it, man.
question though. Serious question.
Serious
are you gonna
question.
buy a
serious question?
Are you gonna buy a Shanghai Sharks jersey? You rep Kuzma. He's gonna be wearing that next season. Now. are you copping one on that? That's what I'm asking, bro.
Yo, shout out to Mongi, the real Lakers fan, for defending Brandon Ingram when this guy was defending Kyle Kuzma. I remember that
okay.
conversation. Man was
Kyle
saying
Kuzma,
Kuz over
bro.
Ingram,
This
bro.
is, I guess this is the receipts in it. I guess
Never
we're
that.
doing the receipts thing. Alright, so yes, once upon a time, yes, same. I did say Kuzma is a promising factor for the
Better
team.
than Jason Tatum.
Ooh.
Oh
yeah, we were
didn't
having
say
that conversation.
Did
that
I say
was
that?
fun. Yeah, you said
Yeah,
that.
he said that, man.
I didn't say he's better than Tatum.
Yeah, and he has more potential than Tatum.
Oh yeah, you did say
Did I
that.
say
Definitely
that?
said
Yeah, we
that.
thought you were crazy.
Definitely.
But most
said
of the
that.
things
You know that graphic. You know that graphic that Laker fans had.
Cunningham-
You know, passing,
Cunningham-
shooting, defense potential. They put everything on Kuzma high.
it's hot.
It's
hot.
not
AC's on, bro. I don't know what's up.
Has Kuzma dropped more than 20 this season? Maybe once.
No, he has. He
Maybe
definitely
once.
has. He,
Maybe
definitely, he did during the series. He definitely did. Yeah, Kuzma is. Well, listen. At the beginning of the whole, rookie type thing, Kuzma. Come on, guys. Kuzma was decent. He was pretty good. So I definitely think over time his value has diminished, and he didn't prove himself. This was a chance for him to prove. He's supposed to be the third best player on our team.
Can we get that? Can we get that
He's-
advert for him?
Just a
Or
slight.
that tweet he put?
What?
I'm tired of the disrespect to my name. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see what, bro?
He did tweet that. He did tweet
Y'all gonna
that.
see what?
So listen, I will say on camera as well, I was wrong about Kuzma. He is actually my biggest disappointment this season. Not even AD. Like, I don't know, people are disappointed in AD for being injured. Bro, how is he supposed to avoid injury, bro?
Nah, he's just very injury prone.
He's just injury. And another thing, what are we gonna
Why you now shouting, bro?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
out.
shouting, bro. I'm
Say
shouting,
it,
bro.
man. So you just be humble right now. We can shout too, bro.
What are we saying about the league rushing, being rushed back so quickly?
Nah, we ain't done with this Lakers talk.
What do you mean by the
Listen,
league
my
being
guy.
rushed back so
Well, how do you
quickly?
feel about the lack of aggression from one LeBron James throughout the whole series?
Nah,
we thought
nah.
we were gonna see magic. Bro.
LeBron did his thing. I think he did his thing. He did his numbers.
Yeah, in game 7, no,
he did
in
his
game
he
six.
did his
numbers.
he did his regular season numbers.
Yeah. He just didn't do his
Well, zero
Celtics
touchdowns.
game
Playoff
6.
numbers? He didn't-
Why you
He didn't
talking
do the
about that?
Celtics
Why you
game
talking about-
6.
Why are you talking about that?
Cause that's
It was
what I
game
love.
7. It was
It was game 7. Game 6 and 7. He beat both games. But yeah, he didn't look unstoppable, to be honest.
Yeah.
He didn't. But I just think, once you lose your right hand man, and I don't know, he looked around.
Everything going back to losing one player.
Yeah, AD is a big part
This
of
is
the
a
team.
team sport.
Big
This
part of the
this
team.
isn't sprinting.
Yeah, man, we tried. But listen, I don't want to see no LeBron slander, and I don't think there is any in this room.
There's plenty. Not
For
my
LeBron?
girl. What are you talking about?
For LeBron?
This bum is about to get exposed. This guy's been hopping around, sucking the life loss out of other All-Stars, young All-Stars for years and getting
Hold
away
on, you
with it.
disrespecting
This
Bron?
guy,
This
this
ain't
guy,
happen. Nah,
this
nah,
guy,
nah, nah,
LeBron
nah.
James is the NBA Drake. Listen to me now. He will bounce around.
Wait, what's your take?
What's good?
He's the NBA Drake.
Of
What does
course,
What
that
does
means he's gonna jump around.
you
Whatever's
tripping, my
hot,
guy.
whatever's new, whatever's popping, and he's gonna jump on that to get longevity. It's over. It's
Have you
over
watched
for
LeBron play
James.
basketball?
My guy, hold up. How many years do you think he's got left?
He's got a couple years left, but you can't be saying he's the.
Talk to him,
bro.
man.
You're
See?
talking
What are you
disrespect
talking
right
about?
now,
It's
bro.
it's man like this
Wait,
that
what's
love to
LeBron?
come
Ain't
and
gonna
criticize
hold up.
James.
Ain't
Los
gonna hold
Angeles
up.
Lakers, man.
LeBron James
It's
is
man
a
like
bomb.
this, man.
How old is LeBron James? Like 36? 36?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
yeah,
they ain't
like-
I think it
much
might
left
have been
in
his
that tank,
36th
bro.
birthday.
Listen, the next injury is gonna be the last.
Hey, listen.
Him gone.
God
Listen,
forbid.
his last 2 seasons, he's averaging his
He should have been MVP. He was MVP.
His Heat MVP numbers.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't be calling that man a
He's-
bum.
he's-
Of
36.
course, because when was the last time you saw LeBron James play defense?
Jesu,
He plays smart defense. Smarter defense.
Smart defense just means no defense, bro.
Plays smarter
It
defense.
just means I'm gonna conserve myself. Every once in a while, I'm gonna stick out a hand.
Yeah, but
Every
okay,
once in a
talk
while,
about
I'm
that.
gonna-
Let's talk about on offense, bro. He hasn't lost it. He hasn't
Yo,
lost his
listen,
step.
the guy's been in the league for like what, 18, 17 years now.
But and he's
Step
averaging
your- step your ring game up.
he's averaging the same numbers he did when he won MVP.
Minute
You're
here.
disrespecting right
Get-
now.
get your- get-
Where's your
get-
rebuttal
get
to
your
that?
wing game up,
Where's
bro.
your rebuttal
Get
to
your-
that?
Listen,
Where is it?
listen.
Talk to him.
The man is not anywhere. Should never ever be in the conversation of GOAT. His legacy is shite.
Oh, you're chatting.
We
rubbish.
just-
Anyway, moving on.
What are you talking about?
Moving
He's
on.
still LeBron's
We're
not
gonna
a
turn
goat.
it into this conversation.
Moving
No,
on.
go where?
He's-
Go for
let's
who?
Move on.
Is he
Go
one of
for
the
who?
goats?
If he wasn't jumping around playing with All-Stars and leaving destroyed teams in his wake, how can I respect that? What do you mean?
Yeah, but you
Look
can
at what happened to the
respect
Cavs after the
you
fact.
can respect brothers who play plumbers and shit in it.
What happened to the Cavs?
Yeah.
That's your go.
No, nobody can
Yes, you're
say
good.
they're plumbers just because
Aight,
you say
wait,
it. You
wait.
need to get your
You,
fact
you
game.
can't just say. You can't just say.
You
because
need to get
LeBron's
your fact
playing.
game,
You
Anyways,
know what I'm saying?
Before
What
we
do you mean? Put
before we
LeBron's
move into
game-
that, wait, you name me your top, just quickly, top 5.
He's still in the top 5. He's just not the
cool,
GOAT.
cool. Okay, cool.
He's top 5. He's just not
Aight,
the
cool,
GOAT.
Anyway,
You want? Oh, God! Quick, rapid fire. Top 5, right? Off the top of your head. Who you got?
my top 5 will be Bron, MJ, Kobe, Duncan, and Shaq. I feel like I missed one out, but I went off the dome.
No, and yeah, no.
Off the dome.
In no order. Just for the obviously for the people out there that really, if you haven't heard it yet, we'll give a quick top 5. Kobe, Shaq, AI, LeBron, Russ or Westbrook.
Oh, blimey.
Ask me if you ask. You can probably ask me tomorrow, and maybe Russell Westbrook might get switched out for somebody else. But at the moment, Russell Westbrook.
I hear that.
I'm going MJ.
Are you taking the old school?
You know them players that can only dribble with one hand. That was the competition back then, B. But go on.
Go on,
off.
sorry,
Go
sorry,
off.
he's
Go
just
off, King.
like-
Go
Go
off,
on,
King.
all kinds of
Go off, King. Go off, King.
Anyways,
Go off,
go,
King.
go, go.
Alright, cool. What's up?
That man that can make left-handed layups. I'm sorry.
Jesu. I'm taking MJ. I'm taking Magic. I'm taking Bron. I'm taking Tim Duncan, Shaq.
Why are you putting Magic there?
I can't put Magic in there anymore.
Why are you putting Magic in top 5?
Because he's up there.
You seen a Magic game live?
I have seen reruns.
Reruns.
Hey, he ain't nigga watch a damn rewind in entire life.
Reruns. What's the last Magic rerun you watched?
Oh, blimey.
He watched a damn
But yeah,
rerun.
he's in your top 5, yeah?
I just don't think
100.
Magic in the modern game. I think there will be players better than him.
Brother,
Not
Lance
as good as him.
Stevenson was doing anyway. Let me not
Don't
disrespect
do that.
Magic. Let me not disrespect Magic.
Okay.
Let me not
Funny
disrespect Magic.
funny
That's Laker alumni. Let me not disrespect
Funny
Magic.
enough, 91 finals was the last game I saw Magic in, which was his last
Yeah, that was it.
season.
Anyway,
Alright,
hey,
so
quick one.
who-
back on the.
Yeah.
We need to rush through the round 1, yeah.
exits,
But
yeah.
very quickly,
Yeah.
in the knockout game, to save your season,
Jesu.
let me give you some numbers from your players, your basketball players, your professional players.
Yeah.
Alright, Bron did his thing, 29, 9, and 7. Boom.
Yeah.
Caldwell Pope, 19 points. Schroeder, 20 points. Now, from then on, it's just Gasol, 17 minutes, 0 points.
Ish.
Anthony Davis, 5 minutes, 0 points.
Fair.
Wesley Matthews,
Got injured.
28 minutes, I know, 12 points.
Just mentioned it.
Holton Tucker, 19 minutes, 12 points.
Great piece. Shout out to him.
Kyle Kuzma played 18 minutes and 23 seconds.
Hot garbage.
How many points do you think he got?
2.
I believe he got 0.
2 points.
Oh, 2. Okay.
2 points. Morris, 15 minutes, 2 points. Harrell, 7 minutes, 2 points.
Yeah.
And then brothers are playing 30 seconds here and there. Anyway, that's just disgusting.
Yeah.
It's bad coaching. Vogel should be fired. Lakers
What?
Yeah, I agree. Vogel needs to be gone.
He should be fired.
Vogel's
Why
gone.
should he just won us a championship?
He won you a...
No, Mickey Mouse won you a championship. Get out of here. Frank Vogel is not a good. He's not the right coach for the Lakers.
How
He's
can you
not.
he won us a championship.
What adjustments did he make?
LeBron
this-
James,
many
and,
adjustments.
LeBron
No,
James
what?
and Anthony
No,
Da-
name some adjustments
LeBron
he
James
made
and
in
Anthony
the
Davis
first
won that
round.
championship.
He made many adjustments.
What adjustments?
We had people that dropped in, dropped out.
That-
The rotation.
And scored
It's
2
all-
points.
It's all Vogel.
How
bro.
did they
scored
play
2
differently?
points.
How did they play differently? Once AD was gone, they were all lost. They didn't know how to play.
He put out. No, I told you the big man rotation was the only problem. But I don't think
That's
a-
half your freaking
I don't think
squad.
I don't think that's a coaching thing. I just feel like I saw a couple. If you watched our games, like Drummond didn't really know what to do.
That's
That's
coaching.
another
I
thing,
know at the
right?
times.
They had Drummond and Harrell. The moment AD went down, it was
Yeah.
like Vogel at no point had even fathomed the idea of developing any system in which AD wasn't involved. Both Drummond and Harrell were like, we don't know what we're doing out here. Name a set play that was run out for them.
For who?
Either have had them, either Drummond or Harrell.
Fam, any simple pick and roll was enough for Harold.
All right, boys, go out there, run some pick and rolls.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean,
What do you want him to do?
I
Spot
mean,
up?
I think it's...
You think there's a, you think the only big man playing
No,
the
but I'm
game
just
is
saying,
pick and roll?
with a guy like Harold, you
I
just
rest
tell him
my
roll to
case.
the basket.
I rest my
Cut to the
case.
basket.
You
I rest
can't
my
tell a man
case.
to name a play off the dome.
Yeah, this guy wants me to say 1, 2, 1. What do you want me to say, bro?
Anyway,
I rest my case.
I mean, we're here for there'll be more Laker talk, but let's get through the rest of the first round as well. Let's get through the rest. Of the first.
I just one thing. I just came to just come outside, defend my Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
I think you need to hold your head up and say I can't defend it. We trash.
We're not trash. How can I say we trash when we were injured and that's how we lost? Trash.
So because you're injured and you lost, you can't be trash. Keep
Yes.
that. Keep the energy.
Yeah.
Keep it. Keep
Well,
the energy.
it
Keep the
depends.
energy.
It depends. Context. But it depends. Where you going?
Alright, I'm gonna run through the first round exits real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philly, Washington. Philly first seed, Washington 8th seed, 4-1.
Let's not even
Expected.
talk about that. That was
Yeah,
Bill played alright. Russ shot himself into trouble as usual.
Yeah. Shout out to the Wizards. They had listen. They shout out to the Wizards. They made the playoffs. They had a good. They had a good comeback.
Yeah.
But that
I mean, they had a really, really bad start.
yeah, terrible.
I'll try and get the number eventually.
Yeah. shout out to
Knicks
them.
4th seed, Atlanta 5th seed.
so disappointing. We gotta do the Knicks Hawks season.
They somehow compared to their regular season,
Yeah.
I feel like the Knicks just
They could
Forget.
But honestly, but shout out to the Knicks as well, man.
Shout out to
They
them, bro.
brought it back, bro. They
4th
brought it back.
seed, bro. They brought it back. They played
Fourth
well.
seed. They
Oh,
played-
in terms of the general
Their
success of
overall
the season,
season,
100%.
yeah.
100%.
They brought a bit more. New York seems exciting again.
The New
and
York-
it seems like a good destination now. Knicks
That's
seems
exactly
like a
what I
good
was gonna say.
destination
Yeah,
now.
100%. Shout out
So
to Tibbs.
shout out to
Thibodeau
them. And
Tibbs.
Tibbs as well. Shout out to Tibbs as
Them
well.
brothers are running 20 miles a game.
Yes, sir.
Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
Tibbs. That's my
Iron Man.
guy.
Guys, how the Hawks and the Knicks played 3 times during the regular season.
Mhm.
Do you know what the outcome of those 3 games was?
3-0 Knicks.
3-0 Knicks.
Yeah.
3-0 Knicks.
Crazy.
And literally, all they did
That's
in playoffs, they were like, we're going to crash, we're going to take away his right hand. Take away his left.
Yeah.
Julius Randle turned into Siakam out there.
Yeah, Julius Randle turned into Siakam.
I mean, one thing we'll see
Well,
about Julius,
what did
he's
they do
going to
with
put in the
Siakam
work.
last year? They took away his spin move, and the
Yeah.
Raptors, bye-bye.
Julius will put in the work next off season. You'll see him back as another beast.
Yeah.
I mean, he won MIP, right?
100%.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, congrats
Shout
to
out
This guy's
Julius
known for working too hard.
Lakers
not to
alumni.
last.
You know the vibes.
But shout to the Hawks 4-1.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be tighter. It
I thought
looked
it was
tighter
gonna
than
be
it
way
was
tighter.
as well. So
Yeah.
shout to them. They're now playing the 76ers right now.
Yeah.
And we'll get to the predictions real quick. Bucks Heat 4-0.
I didn't expect
Didn't
the
see
sweep.
the sweep.
I didn't see the sweep.
I didn't see the sweep. I saw the win. I didn't see the sweep.
I
I,
didn't.
had
So,
5 or 6.
I thought game 7.
Are we?
I didn't have 7.
I thought I was going
I
to
mean,
game
compared
7.
compared to last year.
I thought I was going to
You know what I
game
mean?
7. Yeah.
Compared to last year, I mean,
No,
are we still calling Jimmy Butler Jimmy Buckets or? is
That
it
was
Jimmy-
weird.
Jimmy
The way he
Bricks?
the way Jimmy Butler disappeared in the playoffs was very unprecedented.
I never called Jimmy Butler Jimmy
I don't think he's a
Buckets.
bucket getter.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
don't
mean?
think. Yeah.
You're both wrong. You're both wrong.
No, don't get me. No, that sounds disrespectful, but I mean like.
Like a bucket. When we say
A-
bucket, we
yeah.
mellow KD.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
Bucket.
A bucket.
He's not a bucket getter.
He can turn up. Listen, Butler can turn up. He can give us some great numbers.
Like Brown isn't a bucket.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
an offensive. He's an offensive juggernaut, but he's not a bucket.
not-
That aside, the young boys that were popping off in the bubble completely disappeared the whole season. Tyler Hero, where?
Can we get that Jason Tatum clip?
Dunk.
Brothers in the bubble
Do you
and
know
be
what
playing like that.
Yeah, they be playing like
Duncan Robinson
bro.
didn't show up.
show. Although I still think he's going to get a fat contract in the off season, 20 mil minimum.
Really?
I reckon Duncan
Nah, I
Robinson's
feel like
going to
this
get
season,
signed
I
on
don't
I
know. I
mean,
20
feel
mil.
like surely
Compared
we
to
have
last
to,
year.
the whole point of getting big contracts is you have
Your
at
contract
least-
year.
You have a great season or
Amazing.
good season, good to great.
People pay for shooting. Shooting's
Yo, is Tyler Hero overrated? Yeah.
100%. He's
I'ma
basically
give
just
him
a
one
little.
more
He's
season.
a smaller Kuzma.
Oh, wow, that's.
I'm gonna give.
I don't even know who that's
Not in terms of
disrespectful to.
game, just in terms of expectations.
I think we should give Harry one more season.
I hear that. I hear that.
Give him one more season. But anyway, that was a surprise. The biggest surprise of the first one is definitely Bucks sweeping.
Seeing as they beat
Yeah.
Bucks, that's crazy.
That is
That's
crazy,
the surprise
crazy.
of the first round.
For me, yeah.
Because they
think
beat them
it's-
last year. They took them out of the playoffs, and now they're.
Because they had a healthy team. It was a healthy team, ready to go. It's Jimmy Butler who
Is it the
brings
same team as last
the
year for the
energy.
Heat? They didn't really lose
They
anyone,
don't-
did
yeah,
they?
they didn't really change.
Obviously,
the, team
the
much.
Bucks brought in some
Yeah.
defensive bosses, isn't it?
Just a bit weird that they just got swept. I just didn't see a sweep.
Let's talk about it. Let me see if another bigger surprise or not.
So
might as well
we've
talk about
we've got the Brooklyn Nets.
Yes, sir. The Celtics.
Look at the energy. Look at the toxicity.
Let's be. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got Envy on camera, bro.
Oh,
Hey, you heard it. You heard it. Don't worry, I didn't get it.
Niggas were like that off air, bro. He just dapped himself up real quick.
You're mad. You're mad. You're mad.
So
I'll extend the hand.
I see. This is
We're good.
this is how I roll. You see how I roll.
Right,
I
right,
turn the
right.
other cheek, brother. But anyway,
I was
Okay.
still in,
Eight Mile
I was still in
after-
hating Lakers mode. Let's put it on to Kenny.
Let's get the
so
Celtics.
the second seed Brooklyn Nets eliminated the.
why are you
seventh
saying
seed.
the second?
I
seed
did the
and
same thing
seventh
for
seed?
other ones, bro.
I don't think he
I
called
said-
us a seventh seed.
I haven't got to you guys on the
He hasn't gone
chart
to
yet.
West
On
yet.
the chart yet.
Alright,
He's on
Wow.
East.
Cool.
4-1.
Whoa.
I'm surprised you got the one. Shout out to the Celtics.
Hey, you ain't even in the playoffs, my guy.
That wasn't meant to be an
I'm
insult. He
I'm
just laughed.
Hey, you ain't-
I'm being dead serious. You're playing Harden, KD, and Thing,
I mean-
and you were dysfunctional all season. The fact that you got a win, shout out to you, lad.
Just, alright. You
No,
might
no,
go
to
off.
be
I'm gonna
honest-
listen. I'm gonna
To
listen.
be honest, this is my stance on it, and this is why should have been your stance. You man had too much. Well, I'll allow you, but you had too much energy for the Lakers. When I feel like you should understand. Well, you can't really understand because you guys aren't champions, but you should understand where we're coming from. We're kind of in the same boat. Lakers couldn't really get going this season because of injuries or whatever. You guys couldn't get going this season because of injuries and COVID and all of that. And obviously, you came to playoff time. Again, you lost your second best player, Jaylen Brown, and some other players. And you lost. And you guys lost 4-1. Literally, it's the parallel between Celtics and Lakers this season is astonishing.
I disagree,
But yet
but
you're
I'll get
here. You're here with your nose and your mouth.
And my sparkling water.
And you're sparkling this
Sparkling
man,
water.
man. This man's drinking sparkling water, man. You see it in
It's
the
hot.
camera,
It's
man.
refreshing.
I disagree with your point.
No, but I'm saying though,
But I'll let Nick.
you're you're laughing at us, saying we should fire Vogel, fire this person, fire this person. I'm hoping when I give you the floor right now, you're gonna say you're ashamed. You should accept it. You should fire this person. I mean, we already know the news that's out of the Celtics. They've lost their GM.
I'ma get to that.
We don't get to that.
I'ma get to
You
that.
he said-
Get
but
to
I'm
it.
hoping now when I stop speaking, the words that come out of your mouth are going to be either we suck or we did. Basically the same. Basically whatever you just said for the Lakers, take out the Lakers, put the Celtics there. I'm hoping.
I understand.
Well, we'll see. Let's see, Cameron.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Yeah, go. Floor's yours.
Let me tell you why you're completely wrong. Let me tell you why you're completely wrong. The first difference is, congrats, you're champions.
Yes.
Champions. the best in the
amazing.
league.
Oh, thank you for that.
And then you go from that,
Yeah.
losing one player,
Yeah.
and then now you want to cry because you've lost one man,
Yeah.
and now I can't win. I can't do this. I can't
Yeah.
play basketball no more.
Yeah.
Trash.
Strawman argument.
Trash.
Yeah.
You're meant to be the best team in the league.
Alright, so who are you? Talk
We're
about you,
addressing
man.
you. Straw man
man.
argument. You're
Who
putting
you,
up a straw man.
Yeah, exactly.
You're putting up a
Yeah,
straw
You
man.
see what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I see him.
I
Nah,
know,
but that's partially the reason we're not champions. We
Yeah.
did well last year. Should
Yeah.
have made the finals.
Yeah.
Played you guys. We didn't. Start of the season, our third best player, who should be our second best player, Kemba Walker, is out until mid-January, almost half the season. Then, wait, I'm coming. I know what you're gonna say when I say this. As far as timeouts concerned,
Yeah.
we had more players out due to COVID than any other team, and out for a long time.
Than any other team.
Okay, maybe not every other time,
Yeah,
but for a lot of teams. But no, the other ones were injuries.
Quick heat check.
The other ones are injured. You can check that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna
Right.
say. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know at one point we were the most COVID hit team. I don't know
Okay.
if for the whole season we were.
So basically, you couldn't get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh shit.
Our director just hit us with a message there. So we are overrunning, people. We are overrunning.
and then more injuries. We lost Marcus Smart for a long time.
Yeah.
Then we lost Robert Williams for a long time. You can see how good he is.
Yeah.
We gotta have another big man.
Yeah.
Then we lose Jaylen Brown for the playoffs.
Yes.
He doesn't touch the floor during the playoffs.
Yes.
Our second best player is at home wearing
Yes.
his home clothes.
Yes.
Your second best player is still playing. And then up against
He
that,
wasn't playing though.
and then up against that, we're facing two former MVPs.
Yeah.
One of the best.
It's about opponents.
Yeah.
now.
Now one of the best offensive guards we've seen of all time. We're down our big man. Robert Williams got injured again. Jaylen Brown's also out. And you want us to do what?
Yeah, so you suffered, Abby. You suffered.
Now we suffered.
Oh, so we didn't suffer.
If I may, gentlemen.
Yeah. That's crazy,
Would
man.
would you say that you just gave a summary of the Celtics' biggest issues this season?
I'm just saying why we went out the playoffs.
I asked the question, so no.
So no, yeah.
I
You asked the question.
I don't. That's a loaded question. What do you mean? What's our biggest issues?
Okay, fine. I'll just.
Our biggest issue could be our
what,
GM.
What was the Celtics' biggest issue this season?
Other than injuries,
No. Injuries included. Anything.
injuries, lack of a big man.
Right. So you gave the summary, and then you said added lack of a big man. Fine. I would argue that the Celtics, there was an issue between coaching and the players. The Celtics were known in Brad Stevens' brand of basketball is very much so ball movement, loads of players. And yes, the injuries were present and it's hard to catch a rhythm. I understand. However, there was a lot of ISO ball. There was a lot of Jaylen Brown and Jason
Yeah, we're
Tatum.
gonna lose anyway. I'm just hoping.
I think
What did you just say?
I agree.
We're gonna lose anyway.
I
No, I'm
agree
just
for that
saying,
for the
there
first
was
half of the
issues.
year.
And I back this up by saying when the word is, Brad Stevens said, I am tired. I am run down by coaching this team. I'm run down. I'm tired. So there's issues. There are chemistry issues on the team.
And I feel like you're taking a headline, extracting it, applying your agenda with some butter,
Yeah, man.
making a sandwich, and trying to feed it to the people. And it's a lie.
People, what do you think of my agenda?
It's a lie.
You
Hey,
like it?
what do you think of his
What do you
agenda?
think of the agenda?
My
Lie.
point
What do you
is
think?
that Ken is not keeping the same energy,
No, he doesn't.
and that's not fair.
So you think our situation's the same?
King
Well, I'm
agenda,
just
bro.
saying, like,
Bro,
I'm saying the parallels, bro.
There-
We
there
both
are
had
parallels.
Injury-plagued seasons.
Yeah.
Yes, we crashed out. You
Yeah.
also crashed out. We just had it
No,
recorded,
no.
yeah?
You're just
You
trying
just
to-
called us trash. You called us all these names. And now for your thing, you're saying, what do you say?
It's not the same.
It's just not the
Okay,
same, bro.
okay, I'll
The
summarize it.
well,
I'll
I mean,
summarize it.
the
Well,
it should be
energy-
the same.
We're more injured.
The energy's not the same because the situation's not the same.
Yeah, we're more injured.
We had,
and
we
we're
had
facing a better team.
expectations of you.
So what, you didn't expect Celtics to go to the...
No,
to-
because they were shit the whole season.
So what is
and-
that?
And I say shit, I mean they were underperforming the whole season.
Okay, so
You
they,
guys,
they
they
were
were-
shit. So
You
basically.
no, they were underperforming.
So they're shit.
You guys, our expectations were okay. If they're healthy, they're a championship.
No, but you don't understand what I'm saying. Either way, Celtics are shit is your conclusion.
You ask my personal opinion.
Yes.
Shit to the F.
Okay, fine.
Nick,
That's
Nick,
cool.
Nick,
No, but that's the
I'm
agenda.
trying to get him to say that.
Nick, let me tell you why I'm not keeping the same energy. in 2 points.
Yeah.
More injuries,
Yeah.
better team we're facing. Am I wrong in both points?
More injuries.
More injuries.
Less impactful injuries. You guys' injuries wasn't as impactful as I'm sorry, but AD is like worth like 2 Celtic players.
Yeah, they were missing JT
Two-
for the season, man.
Yeah, bro,
For the-
you know
for
how
the
long
series.
Jason Tatum was out, and then JB was out.
Yeah, he looked alright though. Clearly that didn't mean much because he dropped like 50 or 40.
Yeah, and then there's no Jalen
Fine,
Brown.
yeah,
Jalen
because
Brown was having a
JB
career
was
year.
out for the series.
Having a
Okay.
career. What did AD average this year?
You don't understand
What
what,
did
I'm
AD
saying.
add? Quickly check for me, and
Listen.
then we'll talk about impact.
You
What did
guys
he
aren't
average this
understanding
year?
what I'm saying. You said with your mouth that
Nah,
we
we do
are
that never
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I told you we had injuries. We lost our best player.
Uh-huh.
You also lost one of your best players.
And another player.
Why aren't you saying that you're trash?
Cool,
That is my point.
Because the situation's not the same. Alright, you guys can tell us.
Aye, man.
I feel like
y'all gotta
there
tell
are
us,
parallels.
man,
Typical
There are
Celtics.
parallels.
because
Lakers
I'm
rivalry,
seeing
yeah.
a little agenda. You know. Maybe
Uh-huh.
I'd do the same. No, I wouldn't do the same.
Yeah,
But I
you'd be
hear it.
worse.
It's because we're champions. I get it. It's what happens when you're
You
champions.
were champions.
We are still champions.
You're defending champions out in the first round. You say
No,
you
you can't. You
you
can't
say
say
that
you're
headline
champions anymore,
for us
bro.
right now.
What's the
Relax.
line?
Defending champions out in the first round.
Listen, in my opinion, I don't think it counts. And I don't even
Title
think
of
it's
the video, by
defending
the way.
champions. Like, what is defending champion? Like, I feel like once you win the championship, you won it. Like, that's it. On to the next. You feel me? I don't think it's defending. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think
You trying to hit Space Mountain after this, my boy?
Hey,
You trying
Hey,
to
listen, I don't think you can use it as you man are defending champions. Like, things change. Things so much has changed between now and last year is basically what I'm saying.
But let's say for example, like when we're talking about, I'm just gonna take it to another sport. Like
Yeah,
football. So I don't know, someone wins like Champions League.
Yeah.
Would you not say that they're?
You weren't expecting them to go out on the group stages, would you?
Say that they're defending
No,
champions?
you don't expect it. No, but you have to put context in it. If they lose, they're a couple of their best players, and they lose, and I don't think you can say, I don't think you can say, defending champions. We're not. It's not the same team.
So defending champions only implies
Only
that
if
they're
for
the
one,
exact same
if
team
unless
for
one
next
player
year.
gets injured.
If everything is okay, everything's tickety boo, then yes.
Dude, on paper they got better. They picked up the reigning sixth man of the year. Like what else? Like you
Yeah,
got
on paper you
Marcus
got better,
and
but
Andre
then
Drummond. Was
AD
it
got
14,
injured.
Hey,
14,
man.
14
Hey,
and
man.
14?
Hey,
What's
guys,
the
guys,
15?
let me run through the rest. Let me run through the rest because we know
quickly.
Lakers are trash.
Bro, when
Celtics
they
had
got
a bad
Drummond,
season.
all we
Celtics are
hearing.
trash as well. It's
We
cool
had
if you
a
think
bad
Lakers are
season.
trash, but you have to say Celtics are trash too.
Anyway, so the Utah Jazz and
They're gonna be
and the
alright.
Memphis Grizzlies,
Yeah,
4-1
easy.
Utah.
Easy, yeah. I expected that.
Expected. Right now, as we speak,
Much
and we'll
else
get
we
to
could-
this very soon. Lakers and Dallas. Sorry, Lakers are
I
out.
know you're always on your mind. I know.
I know my battery just said.
I know. I got it.
Clippers and Dallas are tied 3-3. We'll get
Yeah.
to predictions soon.
Yeah,
that's gonna be
Um,
great.
what's
By the
the-
time this comes out, there will be a decision. Not a decision, but a result between the Mavs and the Clippers. I got the Mavs quickly.
Clippers.
Clippers.
Wow. Cardox.
I will say Clippers.
I like it.
Intriguing.
I like
Well,
it.
hopefully,
I think the Clippers have more talent, and I can't sway it any other way. I think it's very much a neck and neck. I think talent will show in the end. You see what Kawhi did last game? Scary if we can do it
He
again.
did his thing last game.
Scary if we can do it again.
Did his
I
thing.
don't see
But then Luka's gonna.
Luka's magic too. So
Yeah.
it's tight, but
Nick,
then-
who's the rest?
Yeah, Denver, and the last one is Denver and Portland.
no, that's dumb.
You know, we're saying that's
we
the final
saying,
first
yeah, that
round.
was the final first round.
Oh, yeah.
Dame Lillard, what are we saying?
Potential Laker next year. But I mean, they don't
Talk
have.
about
But
Talk
no,
about
no, no. I completely retract that statement. They don't have the assets to go get him. They don't have the assets to go.
Hey, Cameron is our resident numbers man, so
Indeed.
if he says
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I'm believing him.
Yeah, they ain't got the picks. They ain't got the cap space. They ain't got the. They can't
No,
make.
I think there's a way.
What are they gonna do? Oh, here, have Kuzma. Oh, piss off.
Kuzma playing in China next year.
See what I'm saying?
Because they playing no damn
Beijing
China
Ducks,
next year.
my
Hey,
boy.
I don't think he deserves a spot in your rotation. I think he's that bad.
He's a bench.
Or the
guy.
Los Angeles Lakers, bro.
He's a bench guy.
Oh, so now you respect the Los Angeles
I'm
Lakers.
talking about the franchise, bro.
Oh.
The history of the club.
The heritage. I mean.
Tied number,
Heritage. The heritage.
tied number one most chips of all time.
Don't look at me like that.
Alright, so that's first one exits. We want to know, what do you want to know, guys? What was your shock? What shocked you guys the most out of all those teams? We want to know your opinions on the Lakers as well, man. Because
Opinions of the Celtics too.
you know, and the Celtics too, man. How do you play the injuries and how it affected the season? Does it change your opinions on how the team performed?
And do you think the Bulls will be in the playoffs next season?
Ooh wee. Yes.
Do you actually?
Definitely yes.
No, banter aside.
No,
seriously.
banter aside,
Cut the
definitely
camera.
yes.
Cut the camera.
Cut the cap.
Seriously.
Cut the cap. I definitely see us being in the playoffs next year.
Okay.
Alright, man. Well, let us know. On a Broku.
We out.
Gang.